Hi and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Rachel, and if you're not new here, I'd just like to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and sticking around. Honestly, it means the absolute world to me. If you haven't guessed it already, in today's video I really wanted to create my own bath bomb. I mean, I'm always a shower girl, always been a shower girl through and through, but I had a bath last week and I had a coconut bath bomb. I think I just got it from Sainsbury's, and I was like, the amount of money I spend on bath bombs and pampering, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to try to get my own ones. I mean, there can't be much into it, surely. I don't know, she says, and I haven't actually made it yet. But I thought, yeah, we'll go through the whole process together and we'll just see how they turn out. I mean, if in the long run, this will be amazing and so much cheaper if it works out, or it could be an absolute fail and I'll be on my way to Sainsbury's in a bit just to buy a whole stack of bath bombs because it just didn't work out. So without further ado, let's go straight into my kitchen. So I've got all the ingredients out which I need. No, I haven't. I'm just reading if I found, I think it was on Good Food website, BBC. So I'm just following the instructions which they've given me. Again, I have to use my mother's phone because my phone is currently recording. So like we always do on this channel, we're just working with what we've got. So hopefully it looks quite straightforward, but who knows? Okay, so the first step, I need a bowl. That is the first step. Now we've got a bowl. God, I feel like I'm doing a bake with me again, but it's not, I promise it is. We are doing a bath bomb. Put the bicarbonate of soda, citric acid, corn flour and Epsom salt in a bowl, then whisk until fully combined. So 100 grams. I got it, don't panic. Got it, 101. 1 gram's not gonna make any difference, is it? Citric acid, I got this on Amazon, just because it was just the easiest thing to do. I couldn't really find it in any shops apart from, I think it was like Holland & Barrett, but I don't know if they're opened up again yet. And obviously bicarbonate of soda I just bought in like Sainsbury's, Tesco's. So I need 50 grams of this. I feel like I'm in science again. I don't think that's a good thing. Corn flour, 25 grams. Why can't I open anything from my channel? I must look so weak. Holy Christ! 25 grams of corn flour. I put 67. Oh my God. So make sure you measure it out properly and not like how I'm doing it, because now I've got to spoon out all of the corn flour. We're getting there. Just another 20 to go.
Eternity later.
Oh no, and the thing is, because with like baking and stuff, if you go one over, it's probably not that much, but then if you're actually doing it like this, and it's like an actual experiment, it might go horribly wrong if I don't do it properly. And Epsom salt. This was actually optional. These are what you normally put in baths anyway. I think they relax your muscles. Again, I bought this on Amazon. Corn flour bought in Tesco's, as it says on the tin. But these are optional. You don't have to put them in. But I thought if I'm doing this properly, I want all the ingredients in there. 25 grams, Rachel. Not 45. See, now I'm doing it a little, I'm getting really nervous. In a bowl, then whisk until fully combined. Really, it just looks very dodgy. I don't really know how it's meant to look like. I'm guessing it's just so that all the powders are kind of mixed together. It looks like a very dry cake, pretty much. My hands are so soft just because it feels like I've got talcum powder on it. 2 tablespoons of oil. So you can have coconut oil, olive oil or sunflower oil. And I've got vegetable oil. Or I've got this fry light. Well, to be fair, it says 2 tablespoons of oil, so I can use vegetable oil. And then it says such as sunflower, coconut or olive oil, so that must just be recommendations. I'm just gonna do this because I think if I used fry light, I don't know how it's going to end out. So 2 tablespoons of oil. 1, 2. I haven't used a proper tablespoon measuring spoon. Very happy with myself. Quarter of a tablespoon of essential oil. Oh, I put cherry and it's very strong. I really wanted cherry, so my idea in my head is to do pink cherry bath bomb, which is in my head, so it might not come out like it. I guess a quarter teaspoon. I guess you probably don't need that much because it's very strong. 1, 2, that'll do. Okay, so now I'm mixing it, so now it's going like this. So it's all kind of combining together. Oh, I was meant to do the oil and stuff separately and then add it gradually in. Oh, surely it all goes to the same place, so it can't make that much of a difference. But just see how it goes. If not, I might have to redo it, but that's it. Always follow the instructions, kids. That is the motto of today's video. And it says add a few drops of water and then it will start clumping and then it will start fizzing together and then it will start going into like a thicker consistency so you can actually press it down into the moulds. So I got these off of Amazon, I just thought they were easy and then I can use them for making cakes in the future as well instead of using plastic cupcakes. Paper cases. So I really want to use these rose petal ones. You get 4, so I think this makes 4 half balls. So half balls will be kind of like this. So I'm just going to place it like that. I'm going to get it all ready because then when I add the water, I think I've got to act really fast and press it all together. Before I add the water, I'm just going to add a bit of glitter. This is biodegradable glitter. And I'm just going to add, and this is, you can use this for bath bombs, your face, anything. And I won't be able to open it up. Oh my god, I literally can't open it. Okay, so we have to get Mum to open it. She done us good. So, I don't want to go mad. I'm just going to put a little bit in, just like that. And then mix it. At the moment it just looks like I'm making a crumble mix. So then it says add a tiny drops of water. Oh my god, it's fizzing. Oh my god, it is fizzing. Oh, you can't see, it goes really quickly. I've added a bit more water, it fizzed up and it's just made it go slightly darker and also the colours start to come out a bit more. Still looks like crumble mix. So now I'm gonna, hopefully if I put it in my hands, it has started to hold its shape. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place it in the silicone molds and press it together. Okay, that's one. And then press it in. Okay, there's another one. I'm trying to work really quickly like I'm a ready steady cook or something. Oh no, countdown. And that's it. I really hope these turn out well. You know when you've got like an idea in your head. To be fair, they do have to set, so really I'm not even looking at the instructions now, I'm just winging it. Okay, so this is how they've turned out. I've just pressed them really tightly. Leave your bath bomb in a mould to dry for 2 to 4 hours, which is great because we're actually en route to go to Lidl. So, what time is it now? It's 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna put these somewhere where Dad won't mistake them for cupcakes and try to eat them. So I'm gonna put these away and then I'm gonna come back to you guys maybe about 3-ish, 3, 4-ish to see what they come out looking like. Fingers crossed. Please, please work. Well, if not, it's a trial and error and we'll try and do it again. Please, everyone pray for me. Okay, so I am back from Lidl now. It is 4:45. So the bath bombs have been set in for 1, 2, 3, 4, for about nearly 4 hours now. So it's a good time instead to leave it between 2 and 4 hours. So fingers crossed it should be set. it's not really gone the way that I thought it would go. So where I put extra water in 3 of the moulds, it's actually expanded and it's gone really foamy, if you can see. I'll insert some photos as, excuse me. I'll insert some photos as well as the progress before I actually left for the shops. The only reason I added more water is because it's meant to be, when you squeeze it in your hands, it's meant to stay like that, like wet sand, but it didn't for me, that's why I added more. But I should have just left it how I did with the first one because it looks a lot better. But I just thought it looked really crumbly, that's why I did. But it does look like bath bombs, it's that kind of hard rock salt. I'm gonna run a bath, but I'm not going to, it's 5 o'clock, I'm not gonna have a bath at this time. So I thought I do really wanna show you how it turns out and what it looks like and if the actual silicone moulds has made the bath bombs into a rose. So what I'm just going to do, I'm going to fill up the sink with hot water and then I'm going to show you guys if it worked or not. Okay, so I've taken the 3 worst ones off and to be honest, they haven't even actually come out that bad. It has held its shape, it's just not hard, it's very, very fragile. But I really wanted to do the last one on camera with you guys. Oh, look at that. It's really kept its shape and it's a lot harder and it feels like a bath bomb as well. I'm happy with that. Kind of looks a bit dodgy, but, and it's like crumbling everywhere. Okay, so now for the moment of truth, I filled up the sink with hot water. That is the finished product. Kind of doesn't really look like a rose. Oh my God, a bee lily attacked me. Blimey. It's oh, it does work though. Okay, we're gonna drop it in. Oh my God, it works. Look at that. I'm gonna drop my phone in now. Oh my God, it smells amazing. I can smell the cherry. I can't really see the glitter though, that's the only thing. I might do the others now. Should we do one of the rubbish ones to see if it will still work? Let's do this one. I can't even pick it up. Oh, I love it. I find that so satisfying. Do you know what? I'm actually really proud of myself. I thought it was going to be a disaster before I left to go to the shops. They were foaming everywhere. They were literally foaming out of their moulds. But at the end of the day, it's all the same ingredients, which I put in. I just added too much water, so it did start the reaction sooner than it should have before you put it actually in the bowl of water. So that's my own mistake, but I'm just still so happy that I actually did it. It's an experiment and I've tried it and I know where I went wrong and I know I'm not going to do that in the future. And even though some of them didn't turn out right, I think that's just my own fault because I didn't push hard enough onto the moulds. But then again, does that mould look like a rose to you? So maybe they did come out all right. But I do have other moulds as well. I've got like stars and things like that, so I might try that. Yeah, I'm actually very proud of myself. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope it wasn't a complete and utter disaster from start to finish for you, and I hope you took some useful information out and it's something for you guys to do in lockdown. Do you know what? I think that's it for me. I'm going to put the last 2 bath bombs in the sink just so the whole kitchen smells like cherries, which my mum's going to love. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button down below and also hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. But until next time, I will see you next week. Bye.